One of the things I like about these double hives is I don't have to unstack any boxes to get into it. All I got to do is lift back this flap and I can inspect, just take a quick glance at the bees. And I brought my smoker, but they're being calm, and so I'm not going to smoke them unless I have to. This is one more thing that leads me to believe that I may have a queen in here, is that the bees are being so calm. Okay, I'm going to put my little quiet box here beside me. Okay, over here, there's 2 queen cells that were open. One thing that I do too is my yard catches a lot of shade. So I just put a flashlight around my neck. I don't stand up and try to adjust the frame, so it's in direct sunlight. And I can just peek in there and see if I have any eggs or not. I've only got 5 frames of bees in here right now. If I find a queen, I'll add more. We're going to mark her also, if she's in here. Okay, that's all new comb. Not looking hopeful. I don't see any eggs so far. They sure are being calm for being queenless. She definitely should have went out and done a mating flight by now. There's 2 queen cells over here that hatched or got chewed through, and I think I saw 2 more on my first frame, so there's 3 down here. Yeah. Queen cell, queen cell, queen cell, hatch queen cells. And 2 more over here. Another one over here. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed, but when I started this channel, I told myself and I told you guys that this is gonna be pretty much unfiltered. I'm not just gonna show you how to run a perfect hive and edit the crap out of these videos. I'm going to share with you my successes as well as my failures, and that is my third failure on that hive. I'm going to continue this video on Sunday, so I'm not going to post it up for a while, because I'm going to go into this 5 frame over here, and in there, that's where I grafted my queens. I only grafted 7 queen cells because I was only planning on, requeening that hive. But now my new plan is on Sunday, I'll go in there. They should be 10 days old at that point, and they should be capped. If I have any capped queen cells, I'm definitely going to leave one in there for sure. But I'll take one and I'll move it over to that hive, and we'll try it again. If I don't have any capped hives in there, then I'm kind of at a loss as to what to do. I guess I can give it one more try and graft some more cells over here. I'll take another frame of eggs from another hive and put it in the hive we were just in, and let them work on that while they're working on this, and see if the 4th time's the charm. But anyway, I'll continue the video on Sunday and see where this goes. Alright, as usual, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, as an afterthought, before I hang up, you guys, I hate YouTube videos where they just talk too damn much. But if you got a point to make it and move on. But anyway, I've been absent for a while, and I just thought I could be a better beekeeper by focusing on the bees rather than the videos. My wife was the camera operator, and we've had our grandson a lot more, and she's been taking care of him, so it's kind of a one-man show. And none of these are excuses. I've just been negligent, and I apologize for that. But if you would, I would like someday, because I've made a lot of great friends that I've met. Aaron up in north of Everett, or wherever you are, Aaron, I don't know what town you're in. Carrie Fry down in Vancouver, the B-Man. I've just made a lot of friends that I've talked to. If you could, I'll start making a list, and just let me know what town you're in. If you're in Western Washington, that would be great. I would love to invite some of you guys over and have a barbecue in my backyard. So tell me where you're at. I'd love to see it. But yeah, I'll continue this video on Sunday, and we'll see what we got going on over here, and whether or not I got to start from scratch or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess I'll tell you thanks for watching on Sunday. All right, like, subscribe, you know the drill. All right, I'm going in to check my first attempt at grafting bees, and I feel like a prom queen whose name is about to be announced. But understand, I'm a realist, and this is my first time grafting, and I know I did a couple things wrong. First off, my extraction of the larva was amateurish, which I absolutely am at best. And so if there's no queen cells in there, I'm not going to be entirely surprised, but like I tell my grandson, I always tell him it may be hard, but we're going to try. And so we'll just try again. But on the chance that I get, even 1 or 2, I will be ecstatic. But I put these in as 3-day-old larvae, and that means that they're 13 days old today. They're going to hatch in 3 days if there's anything in there. And so we'll see what we got. If I got more than 1, I'm going to put one over in that blue hive, because like we found out the other day, there's no queen in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, time for the grand reveal. Okay, these bees have been a little bit saucy lately, but they seem really, really calm today. So I'm going to put that in the wing column. I'm hoping that I don't tear any queen cells. There might be some bridge comb on there. That's not going to work out that way. They've done a little bit of work on that comb. I've got one queen cell in here. Or do I? I don't think I do. Okay. Opinion time. Can't see what you guys are seeing. Okay. So this looks like I got one viable queen cell, but it actually looks like more comb than queen cell. I think what I'm going to wind up doing is just leaving this in here and seeing what comes of it. Obviously over here all they did is start making comb. These all failed, so it looks like maybe one queen cell. Leave me a note in the comments and tell me what you think that looks like. But anyway, I'm gonna put it back in there and just let it hatch and let the bees do what the bees do. All right, like I said, this is my first time trying this, and I'm really kind of divided. That it looked like a queen cell, but I don't know, it looked kind of combish too. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I need some advice right now. But if this pans out, I'm just gonna let that hive sit for, golly, it's gonna hatch in 3 days. I'll probably let it sit for another week at least, maybe a little bit more, and then check it. And if it is a queen and she starts laying in there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine those two hives, and because I've had no success in growing a queen in there. And so that's my plan. But in the comments, please let me know what you think. This whole YouTube channel started off as me begging for help, then it just kind of went about me doing what I do and talking about it as I go. But I think we're going back to the crying for help. Tell me what you think right now. I would really appreciate your comments. Thanks, bye.